Hi everyone, so we are about to solve this Jordak machine now. So I am copying the IP address and let's see if it's reachable. So it's perfect. Now I am running my nmap scan. So nmap and then my IP address and here I am just giving hyphen p hyphen because I want to scan for all the ports. Meanwhile it's loading, I'll be just going to another tab and I'll be just pasting IP address. So this is loading. Okay, so like it has loaded this Apache web page. This means port number 80 is running and this web service is active. Fine. So since it's running, so now we can just look for directories. I'm just doing enter and it's 51% and that's it. Okay, no issues. So we can use any directory brute forcing tool. So for now, I am using Buster. So let's come up here. Yep, let's go to a new tab. And here I'm just pasting my IP. It's HTTP and then let's to go faster, let's go to browse. So now onto my desktop I have already saved the directory, this dirbuster medium word list. So I just select it and then let's to start. So let's wait for some seconds. Now here if I'll just come on to this results, I'll immediately stop it because it has already searched for a lot of directories and you can just see it's 303 means it's redirecting somewhere. So let's pick up any random directory. So let's say I'm just taking download.php. I'll just minimize it and let's visit web and let's see download.php. So I am redirected to this page. It's leave management system Jorani v1.0.0. So now this seems to be outdated. So now like let's see Jorani v 1.0.0. Um yes, and then exploit. So here we can just see that this is the GitHub page which will take us to the exploit. Okay, so here like we can just see that this project discovery nuclear template. Here we have this one comment which is taking us to this POC by Orange Cyber Defense. So now let's come up here. And here we can see, okay, so here we have a POC. We have a POC here. So now I'm just copying it and now let's do nano poc.py. Let's paste it here. Let's do control X, Y, enter. Now I am just doing chmod plus X and then poc.py. Now Python 3 and then poc.py. Firstly, let's look for the help. So let's look for the help hyphen h. So here I can see just errors like self request get URL method like method request. And here like we can just see if I just scroll down that it's looking for URL and parameter missing schema invalid URL hyphen h. So this is assuming this hyphen h as the URL. So what I assume from this that we need to give a URL directly because we can just see like it's assuming that this is the URL. Okay, now if we'll be giving a URL, now it will be adding session and login and then this question mark symbol over there. So now in place of this hyphen h I am just coming above and I can just give this URL. Now I am giving it here. So perfect. We have got the shell. But here is a catch that this is a pseudo terminal. Okay, so this is a pseudo terminal and now let me just go to my TTY spawn shells and let's see if I am able to get this table shell or no. So I am just copying it, and then let's come up here, let's paste it. So if even if I am doing anything, so I am just stuck, so I am just doing control C and I am out of it now. So now let me just try this simple like Python TTY spawn shell payload. So let's come up here, let's copy and paste it. So this is not found, like, so here we are seeing like it's not working. Okay, so now what we can do, so now we can basically look for the payloads which will help us in in becoming stable from this pseudo terminal. Okay, so now I remember a payload, but I yeah, even I have mentioned that onto my VS code. So I will be sharing that with you. Moreover, you can explore web for the same. So now I am just typing that. So like firstly, we will be exporting the IP address of the local machine. So we have to give our host. And what's my IP address? So it's 192.168.45.211. Now I am just closing it. And now I am exporting my R port. So this is the, so now here like you can just give any port of your choice. So for example, I'm just giving 7878. Like so like this we will be basically opening onto our Kali machine, and we will be listening the communication coming from here to there. So now let's start it right now itself. So nc hyphen lnvp, and then what's that, it's 7878. So now here I am. Yeah, now let's do Python 3 and hyphen C. Now I'm just doing import sys and socket and then OS and then PTY. We are just importing everything from the our host, and yeah, and then s equal to socket dot socket, and then it's s dot connect, then yeah, it's os dot get environment, and then our host, and yeah, so this is my our host. Now if I'm not wrong, then we define int, and we define os dot get environment env, and then we define our port. All right, and then this these are closed, these are closed and closed and closed, and now we're just doing os, and then tup2, then s dot file name, and then ft for ft in 0 1 to we started this loop, and then it's pty dot spawn, we'll be needing the bash shell, so it's sh, and it's all okay. So now let's do enter. I am here. Perfect. I have got the shell. So if I'm asking who am I am Jordak. Now I'll be coming to my browser, and let's come up here. Let's go for the spawn shell. We can just copy and we can type, like if you remember you can just directly type as well. So even I now remember a lot of commands and payloads. So yes, So now like we can just simply come to home, then we are coming to Jordak, and now I can just do cat local.txt. Perfect. So this is the local flag. Now if I'm doing sudo hyphen l, then we can just see that user Jordak may run the following commands on Jordak, and all no passwords, user bin environment. Okay. So now like let's do sudo user bin environment. So means with root permissions you can run this. Okay. So I can just see root. Okay, but I am okay. So for this environment, we can just look on to GTFO pins for this binary. So GTFO pin env. Now let's open this. So env bin sh and sudo env bin sh. Okay. So now I am just copying this. Now let's paste here. So now here if I'm just asking who am I am root. And now let's go to root and cat proof.txt. So we have got the root flag as well. So this is how we have solved this machine. So now in this machine, like what's a new learning? So here like we have got this pseudo terminal. Now we had to come out of it, and so like what we did, we started a listener here, we gave the payload here, and here like to make it more stable, we have firstly given our Kali's IP, and then like so from a Kali IP from this port we have basically imported sys socket ospty, and then we have connected this to our host, and with that our port. Okay. Yeah. And we basically wanted to get the spawn bash shell. So this is how like we have done this, and if you have any questions you can just let me know. So thank you everyone, see you in the next session. Thank you.